China's Arctic activities aim to promote peace, stability, and sustainable development in accordance with international law. The rights and freedoms of all countries to lawfully conduct activities in the Arctic should be fully respected.
The United States is pursuing its own selfish interests, so don't use other countries as an excuse.
Latin American countries are all sovereign independent countries with the right to independently choose partners.
Regardless of how the situation changes, China will continue to deepen pragmatic cooperation with Latin American countries, including Venezuela, to promote common development.
And a warning that is sending shockwaves across the Atlantic. U.S. President Donald Trump says the United States will have Greenland. Speaking aboard Air Force One, Trump framed the world's largest island as a strategic prize, arguing that if Washington does not act, Russia or China will. He insisted the outcome is inevitable. A deal, he said, would be easier, but one way or another, Greenland will belong to the United States. Trump dismissed concerns from America's allies, brushing aside warnings that such a move could fracture NATO. He claimed credit for saving the alliance, mocked Greenland's defenses, and argued that military presence alone is not enough. His remarks have been triggering an alarm in Europe. Belgium's defense minister is now urging NATO to launch a new Arctic operation, a coordinated alliance response to rising tensions in the high north. European officials say Greenland's security must be handled collectively, not through annexation. Denmark and Greenland are pushing back hard. Both governments insist the island cannot be taken and that its future must be decided by Greenlanders alone. The backlash is also growing in Washington. Democratic senators are warning that any attempt to seize Greenland by force or pressure would be catastrophic. Senator Tim Kaine says Congress will stop it, predicting overwhelming bipartisan opposition to military action against a NATO ally. He calls the idea disastrous, warning it would isolate the United States and turn allies into adversaries. Senator Chris Murphy goes further. He says a U.S. takeover of Greenland would mean the end of NATO itself, forcing alliance members into an unthinkable confrontation with Washington. European leaders echo that warning. They say Greenland belongs to its people, not to superpower ambition, and that any attack on a NATO member would shatter the alliance built after World War II.